Hi there, it's Emma. I'm an artist, and today I'm going to help you with some artwork. And we're going to be thinking about planet Earth because this term at hospital schools, our theme is kindness. And we can be kind to people, but we can also be kind to planet Earth as well. And this ties in really nicely because in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be celebrating the Big Green Week where we take action to look after the planet and try to get politicians to do the right thing and to try and stop and halt climate change, which is having a bad effect on the planet, isn't it? And biodiversity and all the living things on it. So, we are going to start off by appreciating planet Earth. And one thing that I remember when listening to the astronaut Tim Peake is that he said when you're up in the International Space Station and you're looking down on planet Earth, you really do appreciate the planet and you appreciate the fact that that's all we've got. We've just got one planet and we need to look after it and we need to stop climate change and make sure the future is better for the planet and all the living things that are on it. So we're going to make a little planet Earth today. So as usual, I'm going to point my camera down so you can see what we're doing. And we're going to be doing something called monoprinting. So printing is when we move ink or paint from one surface onto another surface. And monoprinting, well, mono just means one. So we're going to be making a one-off print of planet Earth. Okay, so let's have a look. So you might want to start by appreciating planet Earth by either looking at some pictures of it from space or looking at planet Earth in one of your atlases and appreciating all the different parts of the world. Sorry, I'm going to put it down here so you can see. There we are. So obviously we've got massive oceans that make up nearly 75% of the planet. Three quarters of the planet is not Earth, it's water, isn't it? And then we've got all the different land masses which have got the continents and the countries inside them. We've got icy caps, we've got deserts, we've got rainforests, we've got all different areas there. So if you haven't had a look at planet Earth for a while, take a look and familiarise yourself with all the different areas. Right, now we've had a look at the planet, we're going to start painting. Now I've got some black paper and this is what we're going to print onto. I've got some paints, I've got some acrylic paints, but you might have poster paints. I've got some water for my brushes, I've got two big chubby brushes, and I've got a paper plate. But the paper plate isn't for mixing our paints on, the paper plate is for painting onto. So can you see, I'm going to use the underside of the paint, of the plate there, and I'm going to start by putting on, I think I'm going to put the polar ice caps on first. So there's some in the Antarctic, aren't they? Don't worry if it's going to be squidgy, because that's half the fun. It's not going to look exactly like planet Earth, but it'll remind us of planet Earth. Right, so we've got some white there. I'm going to put some blue in now. Start mixing up an ocean colour. And I'm going to do this kind of like the wrong way round because else my brain's going to get frazzled. But when I turn it around, you'll be able to see, hopefully, that I've painted planet Earth. There we are, got some oceans in, 7 different oceans. So you might want to have a look on the map, see if you can name all 7 oceans on the planet. Find out what they're called, what they're like, what sort of animals live in each. This is going to be a very, very kind of rough approximation of the planet. It does look quite nice though. I wonder if we can keep the plate afterwards and keep that as an artwork as well. We might be able to, mightn't we? Have 2 artworks for the price of 1. I always like that. Right, okay, so I've done that. I'm going to start putting the land in now. So I've got some greens and I've got some yellows and some browns to mix together. Got a really nice mix of green and yellow in there to make a bright green. Ooh. You see, I'm just smooshing it around. It's not going to be too accurate. La 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 la. There we go. Maybe make a few little islands in the sea, and a bit of green now, I think, with some like light brown added into it, so you can put in some more deserty areas of the world, places that are around the equator, hey? That invisible line that goes right across the planet. Right, I've got one very smooshy paper plate with my oceans and my land masses, my continents on there, and my polar ice caps. So I'm going to print it now. I could print it in the middle of the paper. I'm going to print it slightly downwards, down towards the bottom, because I've got something else I want to put on there. Right, so get it the right way around. I'm going to put it down. Once you put it down, try not to wiggle it too much. And then we're going to press it all the way around to get all of that lovely paint from the back of the paper plate onto our piece of paper. Remember, this is our mono print, our one print. So I'm going to just have a sneaky peek in a minute, see how it's doing. Oh, it looks pretty cool. I think it needs a bit more of a squish around here. There we are. I'm going to pull it up. Ooh, bit more of a squish. Get the last of the paint. I think the paint wants to dry onto the paper plate as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Here we go. Peeling it off. Ta-da! There's my planet. What do you think? Pretty cool, hey? And then I thought we could label it as well. So you could cut out its name. You could cut out planet Earth, or you could cut out what it means to you. It means home, doesn't it? Home for the whole of the civilization. Or you could put a message on it. Be kind. Or something like that, to remind us to look after planet Earth. Here we are. So I've got my letters here. E, A, R, T, H, Earth. There we are. You can stick those down. Also, you see I've cut my letters out of maps. Maybe you've got some jazzy wrapping paper or things like that you'd like to cut it out of. But anyway, have fun doing your messy printing. Maybe you can cut this bit out and save that as an art piece as well. Okay, and then you get 2 artworks for the price of 1. Have fun doing that, and I'll see you soon.